What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, King Moses, live from the porch, once again, back at it. You feel what I'm saying? I had to get on here, man, because I've been seeing a lot of gypsification on my timeline. A lot of stuff coming up on the King Moses porch, on the porch, you know what I mean? On my doorstep. Man, it's been nasty work, man. Listen, I've been seeing a lot of these gypsy men. I'm going to have to say that specifically because usually when I'm talking about gypsies, I'm talking about the women because they're the ones that really like the leaders of the seeking of attention, right? And they just been going crazy. But it's not just women that are gypsies. There are men that are gypsies or whatever. And, I've been seeing a lot of them, whatever, and I point them out. Usually they simps or tricks or whatever because they're doing the most to try to get some attention. They go about it different ways, whether it's leading with their wallet or spending a bunch of money and showing it off or whatever. You know what I mean? Being, rambunctious or, real, flashy and all that other stuff just to try to get some attention. And then when they don't get that attention, they feel some type of way. So then they do more and more crazy stuff and outlandish stuff to try to show people to say, look at me, look at me. Now, there is a fine line between, all right, you just naturally doing that and you actually doing this on purpose. So when I say certain stuff, like for example, my motto, this is for the know, not the show. I am not being a gypsy because I'm on YouTube posting information. I am not doing this to try to get a million views. If I was, I would be doing a whole bunch of the outlandish stuff that a lot of people are doing. Like it's really a sickness out here. Really, people are doing the most for attention, likes, and views and stuff like that. And just because you're getting paid for it or whatever and making money off of it doesn't necessarily mean that that is the best option to do it or whatever, because sometimes everybody's got different morals and values where they're not going to do certain things just for money. I mean, that's the problem nowadays. You got women that will value money now, but because there's nobody really out there like disrespecting them and like degrading them out in the open, they're willing to accept it and do it because they either want the money or the fame or both. And that's a lot of stuff that happens specifically in Hollywood, which I've criticized and I've gone on about on the porch or whatever about these people trying to keep up. But these dudes now is just out of control, and I've been seeing a couple of them, and I was like, okay, well, some isolated stuff, but I'm starting to see more and more of this, and it looks like this is being a trend. So I identified 4 people or videos that came across that I just had to speak about that's just been nasty work. The first one is this big gorilla groove gyrating gypsy dude right here. You get what I'm saying? Big gyrating gorilla, shucking and jiving monkey. I don't know what a big groove or whatever, but I have not seen one person that likes this dude or what he does. Now, again, I'm all about, all right, get your money, get paid, take care of your business or whatever. But like some of this shit just out of control, and a lot of the stuff that's posted online is not a talent. Like you have some people that are, now with social media, you have these people that do, I guess their IG, like comedy has changed where, yeah, you used to be able to do stand up and go through all this and all that. You had your hood funny people, whatever, but they just weren't able to, convert that to a stand-up funny, whatever. So now you have dudes that are calling themselves comedians or whatever because they make a couple skits or they do online content or whatever. Now you want to categorize it as something else, then have at it, but it's not the traditional comedy what it used to. And because now everything is more accessible, there's no gatekeepers on real talent and just stupid dumb stuff or whatever that's just for entertainment for a temporary period of time. So you can have somebody on here going in the middle of the street breakdancing butt ass naked or whatever, and people consider that comedy. Yeah, it could be funny to some people, but that doesn't make you a comedian per se. But If and then it's after a while, then what else you gonna do when people stop thinking that that's funny? Then what you gonna do now? You're gonna start breakdancing naked at the White House. You're gonna start doing a whole bunch of stuff to keep people's interest or whatever. And it's just like you're just a gimmick. A lot of people are gimmicks. So you have dudes that will just do a bunch of stuff that's not requiring much talent. Same with rappers, same with everything that's going on out here now where it's no gatekeeper and they're just allowing it because their views and money is coming in and just getting generated for the meantime. But are you going to be able to keep this up long term? Is there any real talent to this? Even when you see people post on social media, whatever, like before you used to be able to go to school and get a journalism degree to do research, whatever. Now the times have changed, so anybody could just post anything or create a blog or whatever, which is fine or whatever. But then it's like, where do you separate the real and the legit from the minor league or just occasional hobby stuff? Because this is just a hobby for me. Not even a hobby, but this is just, I'm not doing it to say I'm a professional. I'm not an expert. I'm just voicing my views and just talking my talk or whatever and just sharing the news. Again, I don't care if anybody looks at this at all. This is for me and, for hopefully the kids that's, coming up and see this stuff. But you can't just be just because it's available and you see people doing this stuff that you be like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my new livelihood. This is gonna be my new career. I'm gonna be a TikTok content creator, a YouTube gamer, whatever. Yes, it's very possible, and there's few and far between that actually go to that level where people think that it's like the high level where they're making millions and millions of dollars or whatever. But that doesn't happen often. So, all right, you get 1,000 views or whatever. You're not about to retire off that. And then even if you're getting 1,000 views, how long is that going to last? Is that going to last for 5, 10 years? What are you going to do with that? And then when the lights go away, what are you going to be able to do? Are you going to be able to survive? Because a lot of people are bitten with that gypsy sickness and they can't leave it alone. So, like I said, just wanted to go on that little rant for a second, but I'm gonna react to 4 people with us. So you got this big monkey coon that does this gyration stuff. I have not met anybody that likes this dude or whatever or what he does. But let's go ahead and play it so you can see exactly what the problem is or whatever and why I keep on saying it, man. See what they do for views, man. Not all views are good views. Not all money is good money. And if you're willing to do stupid stuff like this, what will you not be willing to do? Look at this. And he does these videos all the time and it's mostly around a bunch of white people and stuff like that where they can laugh at him or whatever and all that stuff. Like, yeah, they could pay you all the money in and out the day, whatever. But it's just like, how far are you going to? Where's your limit? Where's your limit? They be having them at restaurants eating monkey food or whatever and dancing around like a gorilla, like this is a minstrel show, whatever. And it's just ridiculous. And it's like I said, stereotypical black nigga shit. That's just what it is. And they look at it dancing for these gypsies, whatever. I don't know what's going on with that or whatever. I don't know if that's I don't know, man. It's just a lot going on, whatever. Bunch of gypsy shit, man. So he's the worst one, to be honest. Now, here's another one. So now you're starting to see these busboy and poets sophisticated as bell-hopping Negroes that, what I mean, drinks with sangrias and go to brunches and happy hours or whatever and lie about working at the Department of Defense and go to happy hours with a suit on Fridays, acting like they just came from work and all this stuff, try to show off and impress them gypsy broads that be downtown or whatever and all that, asking them, what do you do? See, this is the reason why women go to them clubs and them bars and stuff like that, asking men what do they do for a living. Because you have Negroes that will perpetrate and fake like they are doing more than what they are. And because of their job description, their title, and what they do, they make it seem like they're making a whole bunch of money and they're willing to take care of these women. So now, since these women have met these type of uppity Negroes, they can't go backwards. So they not gonna mess with a dude that's not making less than 100K or 125K, because they are talking to the procurement processor for the sergeant of arms in the Department of Defense. Now, it could be a true job, and they could only be making 80K. But because it sounds nice and name ring bells and all that stuff, and they give them a nice little fancy business card that they can make up, they get hypnotized. So look at this shit. So now you got dudes.
That's crazy.
I ain't even gonna play the music. You got dudes up here. First of all, he ain't got no tank top, no wife beat on or whatever. These dudes are recording just regular day single nigga shit. It's crazy. So you had to prop up a camera out in front of Target to show you shopping. Like, this is nasty work. It's bad enough when women do it, but like, come on, man. Like, look at this shit. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously. Like, get a life. Like, why are you niggas that addicted to fucking attention? See what they do for views? Now, look at this other nigga. Like I said, is another, and you starting to see a lot of these videos, these niggas that are single and like showing it off like, oh, I'm a good man, I'm doing this, your man ain't doing this. Like, that's some bare minimum regular nigga shit. And you putting some music behind it, some fucking hood bitch R&B in the background or whatever, and making it seem like you just out here living the life and doing the most, and you know, if you get with me, this is what you want to get plus more. It's nasty work. Look at this nigga. Who is this nigga? Who are these niggas? Where did he find them? And then see niggas see like shit like this and read the comments and be like, oh, this is what the girls like, so I'm about to start doing this. Like, I swear, I hope that I don't be seeing a whole bunch of these dumbass videos with niggas just doing regular ass shit or doing unnecessary, unrealistic shit. Like, nigga, you probably don't even do this shit for real. You're just doing this for views. Like, come on, man. You turning down some company from a woman to go smoke some hookah and lay in the bed by yourself and just I don't know. This shit is nasty, man. And then finally, this is the nastiest one of all. Like, I seen this dude doing the Drewski shit or whatever. This nigga goes into Top Golf to try to create content to do this goddamn. This nigga ain't got no shirt on or whatever, doing this fucking gypsy nigga pop locking move, and got kicked out of the goddamn Top Golf. Like, niggas is going up in there. Like, niggas can't even go eat a succulent meal. Niggas can't even enjoy a good time with see these goofy Bama ass niggas out here doing dumb shit, creating content. It's bad enough the bras was doing it when they was acting like they was getting stood up at dinner dates and shit, whatever, or you know, doing all this bullshit. But it's like, come on, man. Like, this shit crazy, man. This shit is nasty work. Like, look at this. Oh, hear this shit. Then they always putting some goofy ass music behind it, whatever, man. Like, man, y'all gonna learn whatever. What are y'all gonna do when the lights go off, the likes decrease, and motherfuckers get tired of y'all? What are you gonna do then? And then you're gonna be like, was it all worth it? Was my 15 minutes of fame doing all this goofy shit worth it? Like, come on, man. Like, get it together, man. Like, kids, I'm talking to the kids. Y'all don't have to do this, man. Just live life. Just be yourself, whatever. You know, if you can live life and be successful without fucking attention, then that's all that matters. You don't need this to do all this dumb shit, because you look like a fool whether you realize it or not. But if you sit back and realize it, people are laughing at you, not with you. And the money that you're getting from these views and all this other dumb shit, it ain't even worth it. But that's my opinion. I could be wrong. I'm always willing to listen and see the other side of the coin. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, all that other bullshit. It's your boy King Moses, live from the porch. I do this for the know, not the show. I'm out.